Now, from the news team that's covering the Carolinas, this is Channel 9 Eyewitness News Midday.
Breaking right now in Huntersville, police are still on the scene of a standoff with a man they say shot a female relative this morning. It started before 6 this morning. The tactics police are now using to get that man to surrender. Thank you for joining us this midday. I'm Brittany Johnson. Officers are trying to get a man to surrender. It's now been more than 5 hours since he barricaded himself inside of a home on Stumptown Road. And that is where we find Eyewitness News reporter Elsa Gillis. Elsa, you're close to where investigators are. What are you learning?
Brittany, police are actually not letting us get very close to the actual scene. I'm standing less than a mile from where this is all happening in what's become the staging area for both media and police. You can see several Huntersville officers behind me, including their incident command center. But we had another crew stationed about a half mile from me, and I want to start by playing you what they heard just about an hour ago.
2 seconds.
Police won't confirm what that loud sound was, but we can tell you we heard several coming from where this standoff is happening. This started hours ago when police went to a home on Steuben Drive after they say a man shot a female relative. Her injuries are not serious this midday, but the alleged shooter is still inside the home. Police have been negotiating with him for at least 6 hours. All we know is he is a male in his 30s, and police have been called out to this home before. Overnight, police evacuated nearby homes, have not been letting people in that neighborhood in or out for a little while now. Obviously, it's been very alarming to neighbors. One woman told us an officer had to escort her out of the neighborhood so she could leave.
This is a good, peaceful neighborhood, and nothing like this happens, so we're all in shock.
Still an active scene, obviously, as police work to get this man out of the home safely. Stay with Channel 9 throughout the day. I'll be bringing you the very latest on this situation tonight at 6. Reporting live in Huntersville, Elsa Gillis, Channel 9 Eyewitness News. Also breaking right now in East Charlotte, medic and police are on the scene of a stabbing right now. Just within the last 30 minutes, medic told us the stabbing happened on Acorn Street. That is right off of North Sharon Avenue Road. We put that together on a map so that you can see where this area is. Medic says that 2 people have minor injuries. We're asking what led up to the stabbing. Also, if anyone else has been injured. And it's shaping up to be a beautiful day outside this midday, but it looks like that could change, all thanks to the heat and humidity. Let's get the latest from meteorologist Vicki Grant, who has been tracking possible pop-up showers. Vicki.
And we are heating up very quickly, already starting to see some breaks in those clouds, and these numbers will continue to climb into the upper 80s. It's 83 right now in Charlotte, 79 in Rockingham, 73 in Jefferson. But if you've stepped outside so far today, you will notice just how muggy that is. That heat and humidity will lead to scattered downpours through the afternoon. Already seeing some right now closer to Jefferson, right along 221. This batch, it's falling apart as it moves east, but still if it holds together, that will be heading towards the Yadkin Valley and Lenore by 1222. Watch out for some storms to develop through the afternoon. These will approach the Charlotte area by around 3 o'clock. Advanced Futurecast coming up to show you how long the unsettled weather will stick around. Brittany?
Turning now to a developing story out of Arkansas. We have learned that the number of people injured in a nightclub shooting has jumped to 28. A cell phone captured the terrifying ordeal inside of that nightclub overnight. That is terrifying. Witnesses heard 20 shots within a 10-second clip. It happened during a concert at the Power Ultra Lounge in Little Rock following some type of dispute. Police say that 25 people were shot, 3 others were injured trying to escape. Police do not believe this was an active shooter situation or terrorist attack.
I would call it a multiple shooting. Some people call it a mass shooting. Too many people shot. I mean, 1 is too many. 17 is certainly alarming and very, very disturbing.
And since the chief gave that interview, that number again has jumped to 25 people shot. All of the victims are alive and being treated at multiple hospitals this midday. Right now, part of an East Charlotte road, it is still closed after police say that a driver hit a power pole overnight. Take a look. We brought you live pictures from this scene. This was on Central Avenue this morning. Police say the impact of that crash actually knocked down another pole. This all happened near East 10th Street. More than 1,000 people were without power around 2:30 this morning. Right now, that number is down to roughly 300, and we're told that it could be as late as 6 o'clock tonight before that road fully reopens. CMPD is investigating after they say a train hit and killed a man in uptown Charlotte. A conductor found Victor Williams dead on the tracks at West 9th and North Smith Streets just after midnight. Authorities believe a Norfolk Southern cargo train hit Williams, but they don't know when that happened. Police are also trying to learn if Williams used drugs or alcohol before he was hit. And 2 men are now facing serious charges after a trooper says they led him on a high-speed chase through University City. That trooper told us Charles Agnew and Richard Davis cut him off on W.T. Harris Boulevard in North Tryon. He tried to pull them over and realized they had outstanding warrants. When the trooper spoke with Davis, he says he gave him false information, then sped away. The trooper chased the car to the University City Boulevard area at nearly 100 miles per hour. Thankfully, no one was injured. And take a look at these photos. They're from Conover Fire. They say this morning a car crashed along I-40 eastbound near Highway 16. You can see just how badly damaged that car is. It's just a mangled piece of metal. We've learned that one person was taken to the hospital. Not clear yet just how severely injured they were. The next time you buy gas in South Carolina, you're going to be paying just a little bit more at the pump. Today, the state's recently approved gas tax hike went into effect. That means that you're going to see a 2-cent increase per gallon at the pump. And that's just the start, as drivers will see the gas tax go up 12 cents by 2022. South Carolina is among the cheapest states for gas prices in our area. South Carolinians will also pay more sales tax on new cars starting today. Drivers will start paying $500 in sales tax rather than $300. The tax hike is part of the roads bill that passed in the spring, the same one that pushed up the gas tax. The 4th of July weekend, it is expected to be among the busiest we have ever seen in the United States. AAA expects more than 44 million people will travel at least 50 miles. Now, some of those will end up at Myrtle Beach. A Coastal Carolina report predicts more than 97% of hotels and condominiums in and around Myrtle Beach will be full this week. That is up more than 1% from this time last year. And it comes as Myrtle Beach tries to keep safety concerns down following several shootings there. That includes one just 2 weekends ago on the very popular Ocean Beach Boulevard. That injured 7 people. This weekend, families will see barricades all along Ocean Boulevard. There they go there. They'll also notice more officers along the busy streets. We have some sad news this midday. UNC's Chancellor Emeritus and Charlotte native Paul Hardin III has passed away after battling ALS. Hardin dedicated his life to improving higher education. He served as the president at Wofford College, Southern Methodist University, and Drew University. He then served as UNC's 7th chancellor and helped double the number of minority faculty. His memorial service is set for next Saturday in Chapel Hill. Top Golf is putting plans on hold for a second Charlotte area location. The key factor playing a role in that decision